Tell me, like, who is Mr. Habroun to you?
Habroun is like,
He's my AP World teacher.
Mr. Habroun is my interesting history teacher
you know that,
who makes mean jokes
I can't curse, right? No.
okay. about the students.
he's like that stuffed dog that I had when I was like 3, who's like, all the fluff went like to his head, and like, when his neck was all like, so then, it's like that.
He has really creepy eyes. Like, he'll stare at you and you're like, he goes like big when he tries to stare at you and it's like really creepy.
It sounds like I called him like he has a big ego.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm just talking about the dog in this situation. So, yeah.
All summer, please meet in Mr. Mulvey's room 8
From this start to this year bar, the me, the you, where are we now? Hooray, the blues of everyone.
Hello there.
I do love Mr. Dinner.
Mr. Habroun is a teacher at Royal High School in Simi Valley, California.
As he should.
It's bald.
But that's probably not what you're really looking for. I'm going to tell you that Mr. Habroun went to high school here.
He doesn't answer when I call.
When he went to high school here, he was a quiet kid. Played basketball.
Unbelievable. That hurts.
And then he was really serious in college.
He's going to CLU, and that's where I went also.
He became a student teacher here at Royal High School and impressed the staff, myself included, and the principal.
That's my ID card from when I was a student teacher.
And that's why we hired him to be a teacher here.
What's your favorite part about Mr. Habroun?
His class or about him?
I don't like Trader Joe's much. I think it's a terrible grocery store.
Yeah, just anything.
I don't like Chi-Chi's either.
I like that.
I think it tasted good, but it made me sick. I called my former girlfriend in college to throw up on our way home, and then that was the downhill end of that.
So you broke up with her?
Eventually, yeah.
He makes class like really enjoyable.
It's like when you have kids in your class that you don't like,
How?
and then when you have a kid, you can never name them that name. It's forever ruined.
Because I get to look at his face and laugh every day.
Because you always think of that kid that you didn't really like having in your class. Audrey.
What's so funny about his face?
Just the way he is. And like the way he smells.
I said it correctly.
I don't know. He like just reeks with like ego.
It's the same thing. No.
You know, I've been interviewing a lot of students, and it
Wonderful.
and it seems like you have a bit of an ego.
Do I?
Like, all the fluff went like to his head.
I don't know. I don't really care much. I care about them. I don't care about them thinking I have an ego.
Would you say that he's your favorite teacher?
I guess. Yeah, best of the worst.
Matthew? Alright, so Prince, you did not turn this in? Shay Rizzo, you did not turn this in?
I don't know. He has like the best sense of humor, I guess. It makes class more fun. We have like a joking environment
They're laughing.
that he's taught us to be in the words of Mr. Dobson.
You know, he means a lot to me. He's a great dude, you know. He can see eye to eye on things, you know. He hears me out on stuff.
Mr. Habroun.
Good documentary material.
So, next question.
Could you tell us about your student teacher?
Yeah, this is Mr. Delabovi. He's my student teacher.
Yo!
Trust me very quickly. Yeah, I was like, alright, I trust him.
Is there a reason why?
No, he's just good.
You guys suck.
Because, like, if you like being a teacher, it's really easy. And if you don't like being a teacher, it can be more complicated. But, like, he wants to be here. That's half the battle. He's into it. Some really bad skaters out there. Sorry.
Next question.
Could you tell me about Ricky?
Yeah. I love Ricky.
Hermanita, ven conmigo. Hermanita, ven conmigo. Ay, avión de escalora.
Is there like a specific reason why you love him?
Look at him.
Yeah, true,
I
yeah.
just saw him and I was like, wow, that's interesting.
Okay, so could you tell me about your Shaq obsession?
Cat Shack?
What about, I mean, which part?
I don't know. I remember the first day of school walking in here and seeing a bunch of shacks everywhere, but
it was really scary, kind of traumatizing. Didn't know I'd see that many shacks.
I came in and like I didn't even know
I think I was playing park and rec basketball when I was a little guy.
like who was. I think I knew actually. I knew who was on the door. Like, oh, it's Shaq. Like he's just a funny guy.
And I was always pretty tall in comparison to other children.
sorry to disappoint Mr. Habroun. I didn't even know who Shaq was. I just walked in.
There's like emotional like trauma there. I think I just don't know how to explain it. Like just the obsession with.
And so someone said, you play like Shaq? And I said, I don't play like a small little like house in the backyard.
It's extremely unhealthy.
And I see like these basketball jerseys and then like commercial type things. And
Tried to get Shaq at Royal once. It obviously did not work out.
And I just instantly felt like I was connected to the cardboard cutouts.
I'm concerned as a student.
And then I found out who Shaq was, and I just liked him a lot.
I think he should get help. You know, he's getting like physical therapy or whatever, but that's not enough. He needs.
And so it's just sort of a thing now, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty big part of my life.
So what were you saying about defense mechanism?
Oh, I think the joking is like a defense mechanism. Probably from that rat that he had to kill.
There was a rat in front of my house, and
The rat, the one that his father told him to kill with a rock, and he did.
my dad had me kill it with a rock.
It was in front of his house, and he got scared, and his dad made him.
Because he said it would make me a man.
I don't think it did.
I
think it
still
made
don't
him
think
become
he
a
is a
shell
man.
of himself.
And
So I did it.
how do you think that affected you?
I don't think it did, honestly. I didn't mind.
I think he's lying about how it didn't affect him.
A little disturbing looking back, but I didn't care.
What's your favorite part about teaching?
I like the kids. I think they're laughing. Like long term, like especially with this group graduating, they were the first kids I ever taught. So it'd be very sad not to see them again. But I like seeing like long term where kids end up. And there's always kids in the class, and you hear all the things that they do and deal with. It's a good time.
Oh.